What's good, YouTube? Sneaker Simeon here, back with another video. This week I'm giving you my Nike Dunk collection. Starting off with this Dunk Low, which is a fusion of the Air Jordan 8s. As you can see, they resemble the playoff Air Jordan 8s. They are dressed in a nubuck. They have that felt material, that fuzzy felt material on the tongue, like the Air Jordan 8, minus the Jumpman. These were part of a line that came out back in 2007 where it was like a bunch of Dunk Lows that resembled different Air Jordans. Well, these resemble the Air Jordan 8s, as you can see. The next pair I'm showing you is these, which is another fusion of the Air Jordan. This one is of the Air Jordan 4s. As you can see, they have the cement gray with the specs on it. They got this, I don't know what this thing is called here. The Air Jordan 4s also have these. I'm not sure what it's called. If anyone knows the name, if there's a name for this, if anyone knows it, please leave it in the comments. I never learned exactly what that is called, but yeah. Anyway, we got the nubuck on the heel and the leather on the toe. As you can see, it's basically two Air Jordan 4 colorways mixed in one. You got the black and cement, and then you have the white and cement. But the tongue is silver, which I don't know where they get that from. I don't know, but I like it. It's a nice touch. Moving on to the next shoe. We got this natural gray Nike Dunk High. It's a natural gray with a university blue. I don't know. I don't have much info on these. All I know is that they were released in 2003. I bought them off a friend of mine who was getting rid of his collection, and he sold these to me for $70. I really like the color. I thought these were a really clean, dope colorway. I had never seen them before until I saw them in my friend's collection, and I grabbed them right away. And if anyone has any info on these, if these have like a nickname or anything, please leave that info in the comments. Again, I never really learned anything about these, but these are very dope. Very dope colorway. I wear these a lot. And let's just move on to the next shoe. Got the MF Doom Nike Dunks. As you can see, these are a rare pair of Nike SBs. They go for a lot of money, but I lucked out. These came out in 2007. They retail for $75. 5 years ago, I met a dude that we're now good friends. 5 years ago when we met, well, a few years, a couple years, I want to say like 2 or 3 years after initially meeting. So I want to say like 2017, 2018, he decided to sell these to me because he saw that I was like a true sneakerhead who wore all his shoes. And I was also a huge MF Doom fan. I don't know if you noticed the ring throughout the video. So he decided to sell them to me because he knew I wasn't going to try to flip them. He knew I was going to wear them. So he sold them to me for $110, even though he knew he can get a lot more money for them. He had these dead stock. He paid retail price, but he sold them to me for $110. So shout outs to him for looking out. Because the minimum, like the least I've seen these go for is like $400. So you can say I got these for a steal. Because these are super dope. The thing I like about these, because since it's just all gray colors, like different shades of gray and black, what I like about these is that you can wear basically any lace color. These have the red, but you can throw any colored laces on them and they'll still look dope. I'm thinking of throwing some green laces on them, because for those who don't know, MF Doom is an underground rapper. He wears this mask, as you can see here, on the tongue, ring. I also have a mask that a friend of mine made. I'll leave a link to his Instagram. You guys check out his work. He does these cool masks and cosplay like costumes and helmets. He's really dope. I'll leave a link to his Instagram in the bio and check him out. Where was I? So yeah, he's a MF Doom, an underground rapper. He goes, he gets his persona from Doctor Doom. So that's why I'm thinking about throwing some green laces, kind of, just like a nod to Doctor Doom. We also have these metal things here on the laces. Like this one says SPR, which means super. This one says VLN, which means villain. That's his persona, the super villain. These feature Nubuck. You got Nubuck on the side here. You got Nubuck on the toe area. You got this synthetic ostrich skin here. And we got the embroidered Doom, which is he used to do graffiti, and he used to actually throw his tag up like that. I got the Nubuck on the collar. So for those of you who haven't heard of MF Doom, check him out. He's really dope. He's been rapping since the early 90s. He disappeared in the mid 90s, came back with this like different identity, this new persona, MF Doom, and he's really dope. He's funny. He's creative when it comes to his wordplay and stuff. Just check him out. He's dope. And for those who do know who he is and do listen to him, leave your favorite MF Doom line in the comments. I'll check those out. Oh, another thing I like about these is, let me just adjust the light so you can check it out. Is that piping, as you can see, it has that reflector on the piping, which is pretty dope. It pops when the light hits it. These came in a purple box. So there's a series of dunks that came out a few years ago called the Box Series, where it was a shoe. It was a shoe for each color box of the Nike SBs. And the purple box feature a shoe that looks exactly like these, which leads me to believe that they were meant to look like these, because these came in the purple box. So for those of you who can't grab these, just grab yourself a pair of the purple box. They're pretty much the same shoe, just of course, just without all the MF Doom details. I don't know if you can see that in the bottom. There's like his mask. You can see it's like a drawing off the cover of his food album. There's his album called Food. Check that album out. That's one of my favorites. But yeah, let me move on real quick to the next shoe. The last shoe is this really beat up pair of Nike Dunks. This pair came out back in 2008 or 2009. They were part of the vintage collection where Nike put out a bunch of like Dunks, Vandals, and other shoes that were meant to look vintage. And these were one of them. As you can see, I beat them up. I beat up the midsole and the sole. I removed them so that I can replace them and actually wear the shoe again. And I'm planning on leaving them just like this, full of paint, because I like painting. So they're covered in paint and stuff. And believe it or not, when these had the midsole on them, someone actually tried to buy them off of me. And I was surprised. In this condition, except, with the midsole, he tried to buy them off of me. I was like, no, that's alright. I passed. Because I love these. Like, I just love wearing beat up sneakers. Most of my shoes are beat up. Some of them I wear just casually, like these, and I try to make them last. But Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.